Bioshock 2 is good.
Bioshock 2 is the most fun to replay. Because
Is it-
the weapons in that game are actually legit fun.
I mean, what else can you play of overpowered driller?
This is one of those things where we had quite so many interesting conversations before the podcast, and now I'm like, how do we start?
I guess we can start like this. I mean, we are.
Okay. Well,
Just cold start.
cold open.
Cool.
Podcast start. Oh.
Put a sound effect.
Hey. So, welcome everyone to another episode of dia.log, the Gamer Matters podcast. I almost said gamer.matters, the dialogue podcast.
Has it been that long?
Yes, it has been
Dude.
that long.
I'm not even kidding, man. These past 2 weeks felt like a year.
Says
Like,
everyone
I
on the
was-
internet. Everyone is
I was having a conversation with my friend, and she was like, "Oh, how come you're suddenly into Doom again?" And I was like, "Dude, Eternal came out like barely a week ago."
That's how long,
Rightfully enough, it feels like eternal.
And she was just like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the new Doom game like literally just came out." Introducing the panel, we have Meck Ashraf.
Well, this is unexpected, but yeah.
We have Danial, the Danial.
Hello.
We have Anan, the not Irham Anan.
What up?
And you have me, Wam, who is wearing like fancy pants today because all my other clothes need to be washed later because laundry.
The reverse.
This is a special occasion. Because as you law keepers know, how we do it.
No pants. That's because I had to go to the kitchen and I didn't want to like meet my one flatmate while I'm not wearing any pants, and all my other pants are in the laundry. This is life. This is what life is now. Jesus Christ, my eyesight's bad. We're all still indoors. We hope you guys are too. Hafiz posted a great meme to our group chat earlier, which equates leaving the house to being a 1-star in GTA 5.
So they can shoot you. So beware.
Beware, yeah.
No, first
Careful.
they punch you. Or at least in some places cane you.
Oh yeah.
And then you raise
I
to
love
2 stars. And then you can hear the safety's off. Stay inside.
Yeah, man, it's rough. It's rough. Nintendo's still not having any sales. God damn it.
Well,
Like-
PlayStation is doing its second sale.
Yeah. Jesus
Oh my
Christ,
God.
Nintendo. It doesn't have to be the first party games. I can get some third party games as well. I just want to play Doom or something. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Doom 2 got an update on the Switch. Now you can download the mod packs for Doom 2. So I'm now playing Final Doom. That shit's good.
Ooh. I should do that as well.
Yeah, it's under add-ons. But so before we get into our first story, I want to just say I am fucking jealous of the Animal Crossing crowd. Like, my Twitter is full of everyone talking about Animal Crossing, and I have never been filled with so much jealousy.
Like everyone else.
It's,
Who
because
knows?
it's like, I want a game to absorb me as much as these people are being absorbed by Animal Crossing.
And what
Same.
a good time to be absorbed by a game like Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yeah.
Never expected. But here we are. Oh boy, so we're going to start there?
Yeah, I guess. I should point out before you comment, like, why don't you just get Animal Crossing? Like, I would fucking die in Animal Crossing. I need shit to do.
I mean, you can't die in Animal Crossing, but okay.
No, as in, I would die. My physical form would die playing Animal Crossing. Because I need something to do. This is why I play Souls games, which are like, the epitome of something to do.
Oh, okay. So your definition of something to do is very different. Because
Yeah.
Animal Crossing caters to a certain different kind of something to do. Very
Yeah,
specifically.
It's the Animal Crossing's more zen. Like a certain Sims type feel to it. Same reason I could never get into The Sims, funny enough. But yeah, Meck is the one who postulated Meck 2020. The Animal Crossing is the same as The Sims, but better.
I will
Tell us
argue
more
it's
about.
the better game. So apparently, I like most of us here have not touched Animal Crossing. Oh, except Daniel, I don't know. Have you played Animal Crossing? You've dabbled with the new
I've
games.
played the New Leaf one up.
Okay, so at least you've the most recent, not counting the mobile version. And,
Oh, not the Pocket Camp. No.
and not the Mario Party one.
Was there Animal Crossing Mario Party?
Yeah, there was a Mario Party style Animal Crossing. Let's not talk about that.
We don't talk about that.
If you think Mario Party is the epitome of death, Animal Crossing what? Fiesta? It's like death but slower.
Party Fiesta. Yeah, that's the name.
It's death but slower and more meaningless. Anyway, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Again, I have never touched the series. I've just been one of those onlookers looking at how many of these people enjoying their time being sent to an island with 2 other villagers looking up. No, not looking up. You have to build your own life on there. So it's reverse Fire Festival. You go into a deserted island, but instead you're doing a good life.
Was Ja Rule still there? Is Ja Rule just hanging out? Do you get the blowjobs in Animal Crossing instead of having to give them?
Oh my god, I've read that Reddit post. I was like, I swear.
Ja Rule didn't
swear.
know. They got a party like. Nah, they party like wholesome animal/human beings, I guess.
I mean, at least they got the piglets, kan? The one that they advertised at the real Fire Festival.
Okay, so fair enough. You can make your own Fire Festival.
The pigs.
I mean, the first day when you got onto the desert island, you literally have your own tent. There's nothing to do. There's only a campfire, and Tom Nook decided to make a democracy. Oh, what's the name of this island? Which is just an excuse to name your island, and yeah, you basically win because everybody likes you. Sure.
That's the true power fantasy of Animal Crossing, is that everyone likes you.
Mm-hmm.
That and a working democracy.
And also the joyous of paying your loan.
Oh yeah,
Your
yes.
ever continuous loan. My boy Tom Nook, the OG, Mr. Shakedown, never loses it. Mr. Shakedown and his 2 little shakedowns. He's always there. Going to, hey, I can hook you up with your new house. Yes. It's okay. Yeah, that phone totally free. Here's the bill. It's okay. Pay anytime you want. It's okay. You can't leave the island though. But take your
Interest-free
time.
loan.
And then one day your house is covered in red paint.
And then it becomes Animal Crossing Battle Royale. Anyway, the interesting thing about New Horizons, from what I gather, is that the game is now more structured rather than from what I thought about Animal Crossing, from what I understand, it was like a more open-ended Harvest Moon, but less emphasis on the farming stuff. So you can do anything you want, and it has a real-time system. And apparently on old games, they can't do autosave. And if you do not save before you close the game, there's a weird mechanic where a certain Mr. Resetti will come and lecture you. And by lecture, I mean really, really get mad at you for not properly save the game before resetting.
In the GameCube one, your face turns into like a haunted doll if you don't save.
That's more effective there, to be honest.
I think it's more because of the way, I don't know, the resources regenerate or something like that. They don't. I don't know much on the detail, but that was a thing. Now there's like normal autosave, so it's now your what you say. If you are stuck in somewhere and you cannot go out, that's your press emergency escape button. He now drives a helicopter for some reason. So yeah, it's more structured, and there's a lot of, if you enjoy the idea of Minecraft, as in, do you like crafting? Do you like doing life skills in MMOs? So Animal Crossing is just a joy, because you can just spend your leisurely time doing mundane tasks over and over and over, and just hit back and relax. There's not really a overarching goal, but there is like milestones that you need to go. Also, like for the new Horizons, they have added this system called the Nook Miles, which is essentially an achievement system. So if you gather X amount of butterflies, if you talk to X amount of people, and then you get some reward points and coupons, and you can claim it to Mr. Tom Nookie there. And
so basically this Asia Miles then.
Yeah, it's basically Asia Miles. You can redeem your coupons. And I think one of the coupons is like you can go to another desert island just to farm for your resources, because apparently some of the resources do drain out, and it takes real time to like regen again. So like there are stones that you need to harvest rocks from, and apparently rocks can be depleted and they regen the next day. Don't ask. That's just how it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's also like special islands that you can go to and shit, like from what I've seen. My favorite one is this one island that's supposed to be good for fishing. The island itself is shaped like a fish with a fin coming out of it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did you hear about the fucking like the moral war between Animal Crossing players?
What?
So basically, you can mess with the time and date settings of your Switch to change up the game.
Oh yeah, time travel is a thing here. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it was a thing in Pokemon as well. That's how you EV train really quick in Pokemon for Sword and Shield.
I think this is new for Animal Crossing. From what I understand, yeah.
So a bunch of people have been doing that, and a bunch of people have been upset at the people for doing that, saying, "Oh, you're ruining the game." So please don't break Animal Crossing's meta by time traveling.
But what I like the most about Animal Crossing, which one thing they are doing better than The Sims, is the way you can customize some stuff. As in, you can make stickers and you can make your own custom design clothing, and you literally.
I may have just retweeted my favorite one.
And you literally get pixel art, not pixel art. You get like a grid system where you can put pixels on it, and it will transfer into the game.
I think you can do it on your phone as well, if I remember correctly.
There is a companion app to do so. So yeah, the artsy guys are very much. I've seen a lot. I think most of them are Death Stranding related for some reason, but hey, I think there are many other cool stuff too. Oh, I saw one for dress by Yuna's dress from Final Fantasy X. That's cool. That looks good on a villager.
Oh, I've seen people make underbutt. So like they make like those like leotards and stuff, and they draw on the ass cheeks.
Fair game. Fair play to them.
Well, but we're not. We've missed the best one, which I just retweeted. It's was this singlet and kind play cut?
What? Okay, I have to check this.
Okay.
Oh wow, it is.
Petition to put it on the thumbnail, the biggest one next to Tom Nook. No questions asked. Said. Yes, in these times, kind play card is top tier. Unless you are daring to wear baju kelawar. What's a baju kelawar in English or something? There must be a word for that.
I'm looking that up right now because I don't know what you're talking about.
Duster. Test. I saw some other people calling it some other names. Anyway,
Is it just a kaftan?
Ooh.
I do not
But
know
yeah,
what is
man.
that, but yeah, it's those very not open ended. It's the very comfy, very how you say it's long, loose,
Yeah.
and long dress essentially.
Yeah, that's a kaftan. But yeah, for those of you who require like an update, kind play cut is pandemic armor. It's meta pandemic armor.
The one thing I did not realize during the lead up to the marketing of this game is that eventually that desert island becomes a full on town. That's the whole thing that you can do. So essentially, this is not just the scenes where you can dress up your character,
Villager.
you can and you can have your own home, you can decorate that as well. You can also decorate the whole town, put roads, place
So it's
the
basically
museum.
SimCity.
This is basically, that's the lead up. This also might be a decent SimCity. Oh my god, how have people not seen this? Because I remember there was a Wii game. EA used to put games on Nintendo. Don't you not remember? It was called My Sims, and it's basically Wii. It's The Sims, but the Sims are actually Wii style. No, what's the Wii thing again? Not the Wii mode. The
My Sims?
The Mii's. It looks
Oh,
like
the Mii.
Mii's. It looks like Mii's, but they are the Sims, and they sort of look like Animal Crossing characters as well, because there is a game that sort of leads into Animal Crossing style mechanics, I think. So now, that should be the comparison right now. The Sim has a competitor. It's Animal Crossing. That should be the narrative. And also, just think about it. Do you want to be swindled by a corporation to buy more DLCs, or do you want to be swindled by Tom Nook for doing more labor in a game that you're going to spend more time into anyway?
Yeah.
The lesser of two evils. Pick.
Papa Nook best
He's
corporation.
evil, but he loves you.
Support your small time loan shark. Support your small independent loan shark.
I'm booking mark there
Support
for the.
independent chatty.
Yeah, basically. He's basically Chetty Along. Chetty Along Tom Nook.
But no interest.
Who shoot?
Interest free.
So he's
Good
also
man.
Akiyama.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Okay, so now we have to go to Kamurocho, find what's his store name again? Blue Sky Finance, Sky Finance. Rename that into Tom Nook Financing. Let's see if there's a mod for that, because oh boy. So I think that's the end game until we see a proper Sims competitor, because I seen like there was an interview with a team at Paradox. This is the guys that made the Crusader Kings and all those grand strategic games, right? They have a new studio, and what that new studio is headed by a former producer that did games like The Sims 2 and Second Life. The only tease that he gave about what the game is doing is like is mostly around the same thing that he has done before. So the conjecture right now is that Paradox might make a Sims competitor, which is very fitting because remember who killed SimCity? City Skylines.
Oof.
Yeah.
I mean, it did it unto themselves, but still, you can see my point, right? So until that time comes, we have Animal Crossing. Also, on that update, I stopped by my intentions of buying the Sims expansion packs for the time being, which is hoorah!
I mean, but yeah, the main problem with creating a Sims competitor is that controlling expectations, I guess, because you have that you're gonna run into that problem where because people know what The Sims is, right? So
Yeah.
of course they'll be like, yeah, of course you don't really do anything in The Sims. That's what you do. Whereas if you make a new game, a new IP, then that's going to be like a lot harder. Going to be like, you don't do anything. It's like Death Stranding, where people are surprised you don't do anything in Death Stranding other than walk.
And then you realize the joy of walking, especially in
Then
these
you
times.
realize the joy of balancing.
Mm.
Oh my god, Death Stranding. This Death Stranding is how we're gonna get our outside fix.
I mean,
Now we realize.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Apparently, Death Stranding is a lot easier now because if you connect online, like everyone's built everything.
Yeah, they have nothing to do, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, Death Stranding is also sort of Animal Crossing in some ways. Anyway, I guess that's the whole bit. I have pressed my case.
I want to get the special edition comes as that BB jar, right?
Yeah.
I kind of want to get that BB for my sister. 'Cause my sister works. My sister's a gynecologist, so she deals with babies a lot. So I want to get her a baby in a jar.
Listen, that's probably the worst thing that you can give your sister.
Exactly why I want to do it.
Like I was about to say it was like the most normal thing you get, but okay.
And put it in the office.
Yeah.
Scary many potential mothers.
Are you sure you want this baby?
It was a toss-up between my sister and my mom, because my mom does like getting special edition stuff from video games. So I was just like, yeah, totally get the Death Stranding one and put it in her. She would actually put it in her office because she has her own clinic. So it's just like, yeah, fucking baby in a jar. Don't worry about it. Oh man, since we're talking about games that we never actually played but just heard about, can I go into my Doom Eternal rant?
I mean that's the segue is there. Those two games are intertwined.
Forevermore intertwined. Oh man, so Doom Eternal, right? Obviously, I haven't played it because Nintendo Switch, but I have had to turn to YouTube to get my fix of Doom Eternal, and the game looks great. Obviously, gameplay looks like first-person Devil May Cry. Obviously, we have a slight problem here. I do not like the story for Doom Eternal.
Yep.
There it is.
As I've heard countless of people saying this. Continue.
So, there is a quote. I can't remember if it was John Carmack or the other guy, John Romero.
John Romero, yeah.
Who said, like, in the original Doom, they had this whole epic story plan, and he came in and was like, Doom doesn't need a fucking plot. Like, it's like porn. You don't need a plot. Just make it about killing demons and it's fine. And that's part of why 2016 is so good. That's literally how 2016 starts, is you're in a room with demons. Rip and tear until it is done. And then you just continue doing that until the game ends. And mild spoilers for Eternal, I guess. So it introduces like a third group now. Like those angel-looking dudes. And I'm like... I mean... I want to kill demons though. I don't care about you. I don't care about you guys. Like I feel Bethesda tried to turn Doom into Halo.
Typical Bethesda.
Bethesda or id, I don't know whose idea it was, but this smells like them trying to turn it into Halo. Where this is our epic space fantasy story. Also, I remember a quote from the Devil May Cry devs where someone asked if Devil May Cry would ever talk about angels, and they came out and said like, dude, angels aren't canon in Devil May Cry. Like, that is still the ballsiest shit they've ever said. Because it's like, yeah, Devil May Cry will always be about killing demons. We're not gonna have suddenly like angels come in and then it turns out angels are the bad guys and now Dante has to style on an angel. Now let's Bayonetta's job. Leave the demons to Dante.
Ooh.
And I feel like that's what Doom should have done, man. Like, I see like all these cutscenes and I'm just like, dude, it's too complicated. You're doing too much here, buddy.
I feel like Doom 2016 straddles the line much better because, hey, we do have some written backstory. Nope, Doom guy doesn't care. You see the plot coming in, you just never mind. Yeah. And what I heard about Doom Eternal is that Doom guy doesn't do that, or rather, the plot is being shoveled more into your face.
Yeah, I also don't like so Doom guy's backstory in 2016 is just a bunch of like data logs that you find and you can read about, and they're written in this very like mythological style because it's the demons talking about it. They're like, oh man, legends say the Doomslayer like blew up an entire city and then ripped off the head of a big demon or whatever. And it's like it's left to your imagination, whereas Eternal straight up shows you those moments. Like they show you how Doomslayer got involved with like the fucking Night Sentinels. And I'm just like, I don't want to see this shit. It was cooler in my head. Like, even if you were still keeping the whole Night Sentinels plot in Eternal, like, you don't have to show, like, the Doom guy being saved, but just let everyone talk about it in passing so that we get to keep the cool version of it in our heads, Yeah. For those of you who don't know, by the way, apparently Doom guy ripped and teared so hard that a bunch of space aliens were like, yo, be a space knight. And he was like, can I kill demons? And they were like, you will only kill demons. And he was like, hell yeah, space knight. Which is fucking cool, man. And it's my main gripe with Eternal. It's just I'm just like this. You got too much story in my Doom. Mm-hmm. Doom doesn't have to be a space epic. Just look at Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry has the least like coherent plot between games. Also, the idea of Doom Eternal, I think you go to other planets in Doom Eternal, right?
I do not know.
I haven't played that.
I think so, because some of the area names sound less like locations and more like new planets, and I'm just like, listen, don't try to turn Doom into Master Chief. Like, let them be their own things. So yeah. I still want to play Doom Eternal. I hope it comes out while I'm still in the UK for Switch, so that I can go buy that special edition and get that sweet helmet. That helmet looks really good, by the way. Bethesda has learned a lesson.
At least no one might die of it. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Hopefully, we don't know yet. Remember, Doom Eternal came out in quarantine. If someone died of it, they'd think it was the virus, not the helmet.
Oh, big set.
But yeah, dude, I think I retweeted a GIF the other day from Sun High Legend of Doom Eternal, where it's just full-on character action bullshit. Like, I've never seen a first-person jump cancel before. And there it was. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about Doom Eternal. I still really want to play it. It looks so fucking good, man.
Same. I want to play it, but you know,
You have-
restrictions and all.
and you also have another game to play.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that Daniel's got his
Nemesis
hands full.
Senpai.
Nem-chan.
Nem-chan.
On that note, I think let's revisit that topic while we still can.
Oh, you finally played it?
Yeah, I beat the bullet. God damn it.
So how's the demo?
Okay, so some. Oh, oh no, Daniel, are you here? Nemesis got
Uh,
you.
okay, go ahead.
So essentially, since Daniel wanted to go in blind with the remake, so someone has to do a write-up for the demo because for some reason someone promised that we did an impression of the demo. So here you go. An absolute coward actually tried the Resident Evil 3 demo. Okay, context. I didn't touch RE2. I just see people play RE2 because of the whole, you know what, the 1 hour or 2 hour gimmick stuff. And eventually they actually put a proper demo. I just never got around it. But I tried 3 because why not? Also, I was reviewing some laptops. First things first, RE engine is crazily scalable on PC. Like,
Oh yeah.
the PC settings, Anan, you might perk up on this. You can put the texture settings from 0.5 gigabytes to a whopping 8 gigabytes.
Holy shit.
Full use of VRAM. If you can afford that, even my machine cannot afford that. I think that you probably need an RTX 2080 to actually use the whole bit. That's crazy. And it's crazy scalable. Like, you have like, you know how not game settings, how like how in a video game normally you have like strength, magic, and then if you put on gear you get to see, okay, where the strength increase, the magic decrease or something like that, right? They do that with the PC settings. So you can see graphical detail high, or not just high. There's a meter that shows that if you turn it down, you see the meter going down. Oh, okay, that's cool. I haven't never seen that kind of presentation for a PC setting before. I know that some people use, they show how many VRAMs the settings use. I mean, that's standard already by now, but seeing that you can actually just bin max, okay, how much do I want to push this setting? That's cool to see. They put effort on the PC port. Anyway, the game itself. I think this demo is actually does not reflect the full game. It's like a section of the game but being twisted in some way for a vertical slice, basically, in the industry terms. So you get to see everything from the starting of going into Raccoon City and how it you know how the zombies are being placed very intelligently, I guess. Oh, you see a dead body? Check. Is it coming alive yet? No? Okay, move on. Oh, it's alive! God damn it. So many of those instances. But it's also like, once you get into the groove of the things, you started to see, where you can optimize your gameplay. As in, if I kite these 2 zombies here, and then there's a red barrel. Shoot red barrel, both die. Nice. You save plenty for ammo because, oh boy, these zombies take like, I don't know, 5 or 6 shots on the head with a pistol to, I don't know, to die or incapacitated. Yeah, that word. Yeah, that word. To incapacitate them for momentarily. So, I don't know. Also, I like how they use the... Okay, when in RE3 it's not really in a location. Like RE2, most of the game is like in a police station. RE1 is the mansion. So RE3 starts you, at least the demo, like a corner stop of Raccoon City. So you get a few shops here and there. There's a toy shop in one corner which has sold Mega Man figures. Not Mega Man figures. The US box art Fat Man Mega Man figures. Precisely
nice.
that. And also, I think there's a mascot for Raccoon Man or something like that. The city mascot,
Tom
I
Nook.
guess.
Tom Nook,
Perfect.
beyond time and space.
He's there to shake you down. Speaking of shake you down, oh, you meet Nemesis there. Oh, Nemchan is like, oh boy. Like, seeing him in person makes you really appreciate the hugeness of this person. He is a one hunky boy. Like, he is like at least like 5 inches taller than a door would be. Yet he can still go through doors. He just swoop down. He can go through doors. You're not safe through doors. You're safe in safe rooms. So at least that's fine.
Okay, we confirmed here. We are indeed safe in safe room.
At least in the demo. I'm not sure about the full game, but I think that Capcom already clarified about that. But who knows?
Yeah, they did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the problem is? No one believes them because that sounds exactly like what you'd say to get someone to lower their guard while Nemesis breaks down your door.
Like, seriously, Nemesis is no joke. He is the ultimate Mr. Shakedown because, okay, one, you get to see him from afar when you first introduce, but you have nowhere to go up other than like go through him to get past the first encounter. There's no way. You have to brave yourself, use those perfect parry, not perfect parry, the what's it called? Evade?
The evade button lah.
Yeah, the evade, the emergency evade, essentially. It's a bit hard to time, but when you time it right, the screen blinks white and it's, oh yeah, Jill does the cool stuff, and you go scurry free. But not for long. If he is close enough at the back of you, Nemesis will sometimes just leap forward and just go, Jill-chan! So, and stops you dead in front of you. Like, I was like going into an alley, I was going to turn left, and he immediately jumps to the front of me, blocking the area. God damn it, he's a big jumper. That's a big boy. And then one time, I finally got through past him. Oh, okay. He's not chasing me anymore. The music's died down. Okay, cool. Turn around, blind corner. Whoop! He's there. Hi.
Yeah, he teleports when you're not looking at him, right?
Mm-hmm. Without any warning, he's just there. It's not even a jump scare. It just appears. He's just, hi. Running ensues again, and yeah, I didn't finish the demo because apparently the way the demo is structured is that there is no save button. Even in the save room, you cannot manually save. There's only an autosave, and the autosave screwed me a lot because each time I died being chased by the Nemesis, I have to do a very specific sequence to get the shotgun, to get the ammo again. I basically almost memorized the whole bit. Too tired lah. Nah. If there was a good save system on that demo, I think I could plow through it. But still, the tension was there. I was not prepared for Mr. Nemesis. I was not prepared for Nemesis. He is... Yeah, no wonder people call the Nemesis system as that. Yeah,
I thought they called it the Nemesis system because of Shadow of War or Shadow of Mordor.
That is true, but I like to. My headcanon now goes to Nemesis because he is the true Nemesis of the Nemesis system.
I agree.
Oh yeah, he changes every time you do stuff to him, right?
The original game, yes. I don't know if it'll affect the remake, but I can see that because I've seen screenshots of Nemesis holding a rocket launcher as he should, and also a flamethrower.
Wait, didn't he shoot down like a helicopter in the beginning?
No, again, the demo is not reflective of the full game, so I don't know. I didn't see Nemesis with a rocket launcher, but I know that is a thing.
Yeah, he has the rocket launcher in Marvel as well.
Mm-hmm. The iconic rocket launcher.
Hell yeah, man. If you keep calling the rocket launcher iconic, Ezio's gonna get a rocket launcher soon.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, because I died too much, easy mode was selectable after that. So that's why I gave up. It doesn't call
Nemesis
it
finally hurt the most important part of you, which is your pride.
assisted mode is the only way if you want to try the assault rifle in the demo. So there is value for getting easy mode selectables. That's that. But yeah, I think that the game is respectfully deserves the attention that people want, but also I can see that like after RE2 was amazing. We are just 1 year from that, and essentially we are seeing pretty much another similar game, but I guess this is the similar thing when back in 1998 and 1999. It was also 1 year apart.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I don't know why, but whenever Resident Evil games come out, like I get really happy seeing everyone enjoy it. Because Resident Evil is about as niche a game as you can get. Like the people who like Resident Evil, like who know the convoluted timeline of Resident Evil games. And it's just like, now that Capcom is making good Resident Evil games again, it's just like, yeah, I am happy for you guys. I'm happy that your weird American horror movie zombies are good. Even if they're wearing trench coats and carry rocket launchers.
I think I saw like this one documentary on Resident Evil, like so many times the game ends with you shooting Nemesis with a rocket launcher. In the span of 20 years.
Really? Is Nemesis multiple games? I always thought he was
No,
just
like
three.
from the first original Resident Evil 0 right until 7. I think 7 is the only one that's without a rocket launcher.
I think 4 does have Leon shooting a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
I
remember. I finished the game. I remember. Yeah, I
the
think
big
7.
bosses, you just use one rocket launcher. Easy kill.
What's the term in the novels? Chekhov's gun. This is the Chekhov's rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Good on Capcom. So yeah, we should let people know. Daniel is playing RE3, so we shall hear more about the game. By next episode. So yeah, good luck with that, and also Dead by Resident Evil. Resident Evil Resistance. That's a thing.
Oh god, you reminded me of that. What's it called? That Dead by Daylight.
Hey, you can at least play not a Jill Sandwich, but some guy named Sandwich.
Sure, I think because our friends at KKP also has fun. I think we should ask Awal to play together, so that I don't have to suffer alone.
Nice, party up, man, party up. Can. We.
I don't want to suffer that game alone. Man.
Oh, we can get the Aziz boys also.
Okay,
we discuss it behind the curtain.
Okay.
Yeah, there
now
you go.
This is your public call out, Access boys.
Oh yeah, one last gripe about Resident Evil 3's demo. There is no specific button to exit the game, which gives me nightmares. I have nightmares about RE2 being played and then you die and then the PS1 CD was ejected, but the game still continues to maul your flesh and body. Yeah, that was the thing. That's all I have to say. I think RE3 is good. I think we can move on.
Anan. So you're playing Three Houses, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And so you said it has Japanese voices. But...
Yeah, thank God.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Because I looked through the wiki, and then it said available voice option English, Japanese. I'm like, thank God. I immediately changed the voice language.
I'm so grateful. Like Persona, I think it was Persona 5 that started that trend, because I know 5 you could do that as well.
Oh, you can do it with 5? I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you have to download. It's a DLC.
Fucking hell. Okay.
I mean,
You didn't know then?
it's not. It's free DLC. It's literally just you
Yeah, it's
download
free
the
DLC,
Japanese
yeah.
voice files.
I mean, granted, I play my friend's game, so I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sekiro and Nioh also have voice options. The upcoming Ghost of Tsushima is also having voice options. If you like
The only way to
your
play that game.
authentic Japanese language
Authentic.
voice, you can do so. It's okay. Choices are
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was playing Three Houses, and then I was like, good thing I found it when I was in chapter 7. Yeah, the Japanese voiceover is a lot better because the game is okay. The game is made for Japanese language, right? And the way
Yeah.
they talk, all the sentence structure, when translated or localized, it feels awkward because the verbosity, like there's too much things to say, like it doesn't feel natural.
Mm-hmm.
You guys get it, right?
Yeah. As
I see.
someone who plays most of his games in Japanese, I fully concur.
Yeah, it's like watching a Japanese dub of American cartoons. It's like there's some awkwardness because it's originally made for other language, so it's different thing. It's like watching Rick and Morty in Japanese. Like, you lost the feel of Rick and Morty.
I can't stop imagining that now. Riku, Morty, Anata wa
Oh boy.
Yeah.
But does it change like the actual text to
No,
match the Japanese lines? Or is it still just localized? Yes.
No, it's localized.
Yeah, I mean the voiceover is still Japanese, but the text is all English. Like,
Okay.
it's still like I understand some Japanese, so I like translate. Okay, this match, all of this match, but in terms of the suitability, like less awkward, it feels more fluid. and the
Yeah,
voice
it's
actors
just
are
it's
a
easier
lot
on the
more
ears.
Authentic. It's a lot more authentic.
Yeah,
In a sense.
because I remembered Judgment, the Yakuza spin-off. They did two ways. They did the dub and they also did the sub. But for the text, those crazy localizers, they did two passes of text. So when the dub text is matching the dub, but the sub text matches the Japanese sub, which is crazy if you think about it. Like usually like the way Fire Emblem does it is normal. Judgment is crazy. Like the localization team at Sega is crazy. Just to match, like, okay, one is more closer to the Japanese. If you translate back to Japanese, from Japanese to English, matches. The other is just, okay, this is how the dub is. It's crazy. Anyway,
because it does get localized quite a bit though for Judgment, so I can imagine why they did that. Like Takat Persona, like not it's not dramatic enough to warrant like writing new lines.
Yeah. I think touch a bit more on the verbosity. So like the Japanese, like the Japanese and the Chinese, their language is like they can use short ideas, short sounds to represent a much bigger ideas, right? So let's say, okay, simple question, Genki. If translated, are you okay? So from one word,
Pasta Wolf.
Yeah. 3 words. So it's kind of feel like it feels like a slog when you initiate conversation with the characters. So and that's also one of the reasons why the speedrunners community prefer to use Japanese.
Oh yeah, save those milliseconds, baby.
One of the reasons, yeah. Also, Bernadetta is a lot more cuter in Japanese.
Yeah. Hilda as well, like, because she had like the
every
Valley
female
Girl
character.
voice.
Every female character gets a lot better in Japanese voiceover.
Ooh.
The only thing I know about Fire Emblem is Edelgard, so I'm just Edelgard's
Kill
English
that piece
voice
of shit.
actor.
Kill that piece of shit.
How dare you? How dare
The
you?
waifu war
Do you-
starts now.
The Yuri community dislikes that.
Like if I didn't know any better, I would think that Fire Emblem was a game about where you play as a female teacher and your only romance option is Edelgard.
I mean, it's one of the options.
One of the.
Okay,
Oh my God.
if you want to know whether you can, I think you can romance or not, is there's the support level between characters.
Mhm.
If it has the S level, means you can romance basically. So from
Nice.
C, B plus, A plus, and the S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
So
can you
some level.
matchmake in Three Houses? Can you matchmake your team?
No.
I don't
They-
think marriage is.
No.
Yeah.
Only you, because for marriage, I mean like decision by players is that you have your ring that you take from your father. That one you use for.
Oh, so
proposing
you
it.
give them the ring, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it becomes legit just straight up Persona.
Yeah.
Because I remember the previous Fire Emblems, you have to think about the children.
Oh yeah.
You have to min-max to get the right babies. Oh my god.
Yeah, man, you have to EV breed your babies.
Mm.
But yeah, no. I want to get into Fire Emblem, but I don't like tactics games. Just let me do like the dating sim shit.
I mean, I like the tactics part rather than the school part.
I still have this plan for to start streaming when I get back to KL with my friend, where he plays all the tactics parts and I handle the dating sim parts.
I mean, it's just literally a school portion that you go around having lunch, going for classes. That's all.
The little
And
piece of
giving
toast in your
gifts.
mouth.
You're a teacher though.
Oh man, you be that old anime stereotype of the single teacher, where you drink lots of beer and your house is a mess and you can't cook.
Very specific.
Dude, did you not notice that like stereotype in anime? Like there's
Yeah.
always that one. What's her name? Was it Koyanagi from Evangelion?
Yeah, Kusanagi. Yeah.
Yeah, Kusanagi. What was I saying? Koyanagi. But yeah,
And then Hiratsuka Sensei from Origairu.
Ooh,
Yeah, the stereotype is there. Yeah, exactly.
stereotype.
I fucking love that stereotype because I'm this close to being that stereotype.
You're only 26.
Dude, isn't Meiji Kusanagi also like she's young? It's just 90s sexism that like where they joke about her being it's like, oh my god, you're 24 and not married.
Yep.
Fucking hell, man. But yeah, I guess that concludes the Fire Emblem portion. Speaking of Switch games, though, I tried out the Persona 5 Scramble demo.
Ooh, how is it?
So, I was telling Daniel about this before the podcast. It is a shit demo for a great game. So the combat for the game is really, really good. Like, it's not a Musou game. Like, it has Musou mechanics, but it is not a Musou game.
Okay, some people will be excited for that.
Yeah.
How is it one thing but not that thing?
Because I've seen people not galvanizing. What's the word? Too tired for
Gallivanting.
Muso.
Yeah. So like, it's not like, because part of the Musou is the mission structure, the mission structure will be like, hey, here's like 4 territories that you have to capture, and you have to travel between areas and
Oh my god.
and capture territories, and then a boss will appear, and then you lose. So Musou games are exhausting if you're not ready for them. Is my point. Whereas Persona 5 Scramble is literally you're playing a Persona game, except for instead of doing the turn-based battles, it's replaced by the Musou kill boxes.
Okay. So it's
And
like, is it like Fire Emblem Warriors or something like
I have not played that game, so I cannot confirm nor deny.
that?
Here's the problem, right?
Let me do research.
Remember how we talked about Resident Evil 3, how that was a vertical slice of the game?
Yeah.
Not the case with Scramble. Scramble is literally the first hour of the game.
Oh my god, that must be a slog!
It is a fucking slog.
Oh god!
Oh my god.
Because I just recently watched someone playing P5 Royal. I just realized, oh my god, that opening hours? Oh my god!
Slow. It's super
It is
slow.
all cutscene.
Oh boy!
You pick up the controller twice in that game.
Oh,
In the entire demo.
what in the world?
Everything else is cutscenes and texting. Yeah. I was in a call with my friend, and they were just laughing the entire time over. It was just like, are you still stuck in a cutscene? I'm like, yeah, I'm still stuck in a cut. You know what the worst part is? You meet the first boss like pretty early on. Like it's like Kamoshida. They take you to their palace and everything. You don't get to fight that boss in the demo.
Wow.
Huh.
So
You
it's
don't
just
even
a
get.
cutscene fight.
No. You don't even get to fight a sub boss. You literally just get you fight like one supposed to be a mid boss. Like, you know how, remember the start of Persona 5? There's some characters that the first time you fight them, they're like a mid boss, but later they're just normal mobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get one of those, and then you get don't forget to buy P5 Scramble. Yeah, so oof. Some big old oof with P. But it looks good though. The game works really well. Like, I really like how people are like revolutionizing, like changing up how turn-based fighters work. Because when you have your persona, you can cast spells with your persona, and the way it works is time kind of like slows down, and you have little AoE pop up, and you choose like which area you want to hit with them.
All right.
Yeah, so it's fucking cool. Like, I think that's a really cool way to make it still Persona. But man, that demo is shit. Yeah, man. Come on, Sega. Give us the English release date already. I had to fucking I had to create a Japanese Nintendo account just to play this game.
I mean, I have 3 different accounts for my PlayStation, so not surprised.
So this was like the ultimate Duolingo test, was navigating the eShop in Japanese.
Oh boy.
Yeah, if it has a lot of katakana, that will be easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of katakana. Thankfully for that.
But that's also the issue of the katakana English. Like, what the hell is this saying? Even though it's basically English in the Japanese character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kohi, right?
Sutato, what the hell? Oh, start. Pure, play.
Yeah, it took me so long to realize, like, when they were saying, like, just what's this? Just the word Nintendo. It's so fucking long.
Yeah, it's written. Yeah, I can see that. Hmm. Yeah,
But yeah, man,
we
that's
will
Persona
wait.
5 Scramble. That's all I had to say about that. Just shit demo, but the game itself looks pretty fucking cool. And I'm honestly more excited for that than Royal because I don't particularly like turn-based combat.
Why?
How do you survive Persona 5 then?
Why?
Because Persona 5 is like I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite. Like if you give me the option to not do turn-based, then I will take the non-turn-based option.
Okay, you prefer action, character action.
Yeah, I prefer character action.
Oh, very obvious there.
I prefer turn-based.
It depends on my
But
mood
yeah.
on this one.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
yeah.
like obviously I like Pokemon, which is turn-based.
Yeah.
But yeah, just if you give me the option to go for an ATB style thing, then of course I'm gonna go for the ATB style thing. Give me more of that character action crack.
Do we have character action Pokemon? Why do we have character action Pokemon?
No, but a lot like my friend was like after playing FF7 remake, like I want it.
Wow.
And we have Pokken, which is a fighting game. Pokemon's roster is too big, man. You will always offend someone if you have to leave Pokemon out, which is why no one's done it yet.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we previously reported on the new Borderlands DLC. Daniel, how is that going?
I mean, it's quite, and get to play with alongside the best girl, Gage.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we're just gonna take it from the top. So recently, Borderlands just launched their new DLC, their second story DLC. Life, Guns and Tentacles is the
Yep.
wedding of, I think, Hammerlock's wedding, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
wedding, he wants
Robotic.
hold on.
yeah.
Summon your Meck properly.
Death Trap, stop. Am I good?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, Death Trap was trying to bug me again. So, it's the wedding of Hammerlock, and he wants to do it at this very nice HP Lovecraftian planet, where the whole
Okay.
place is covered with tentacles.
Culture.
Yep, very good culture.
Culture.
I mean, he is literally a male culture. He is very well studied.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, the DLC starts that you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, we totally lost him. Oh boy. So what do we do now?
Fine. I guess I'll talk about my post Souls Rehab.
We'll put that on pause until Daniel's back in action.
Yeah. What did he just come back?
I do not
No,
hear him.
I think he reset his mode. I heard someone disconnect. Anyways, while we wait for Daniel to get back, yeah. So for those of you who remember, long running gag is my state of rehab with Dark Souls, because as you all know, oh hey, you're back. No,
Yeah.
we're figuring out what to do while waiting for you to come back.
I mean, you know your Dark Souls.
Yeah. So basically, I'm constantly looking for games to fill the void. That's how I ended up playing Blasphemous. That's how I ended up playing Death's Gambit. That's how we ended up with fucking Hyper Light Drifter. So I recently bought Hyper Light Drifter on the Switch because it runs really well on the Switch. Unlike the PS4 version, Hyper Light Drifter on the Switch runs at 60. It runs at 60 FPS, and they added a bunch of stuff. Like it's the definitive edition is the Switch version. Is what I'm getting at. Hyper Light Drifter is a really, really fucking good game. Like, I have never seen a game, because it's more Zelda than Souls, right? So it's like everything you get, all your upgrades are like they're tools, right? And some of those tools are just they are very specifically meant for certain encounters, and they just fucking trivialize them. And I'm like, oof, I love this so much. That satisfaction of when you get just the right upgrade that fixes a problem is just oomph. And I am still stuck at Blasphemous because Blasphemous is more character action than Hyper Light. So the fights like actually have a high technical skill requirement because you have to get your parry timings right. You have to get your footsies in properly. But yeah, that was pretty much just my update on that. It's just games are good. Games that give me my Dark Souls fix are good. Games are good, says dia.log podcast. Hot take.
Gasp.
Okay, Daniel, are you properly back? Because I think this is the best time to talk about Dark Souls.
Oh.
But not that Dark Souls.
Not that Dark Souls.
I think we need to have this talk. Anan, come here. we need to have this talk.
Okay. What is it?
Okay. Alright, so internet please stabilize. Okay, so besides Borderlands DLC, which I'm gonna talk to a bit later, I've been playing another game. Which is TT Isles of Man. No, that is not that TT, please.
Kojima fans got very excited for a second there.
No. So TT Isles of Man, it's like a racing game. It is a 2-wheel racing game where the only map is basically a track that it's 60 kilometers in length, and you can basically die at any point. Reminds me of this one game.
Well, yeah, it's a Mario Party.
Yeah, Mario Party, yeah. But now, of course, I don't want to bring up the word which is overused by now. You know, the Dark Souls of etc. But I'm pretty sure this game is the Bloodborne of racing games.
Okay, so
Not
we
Dark
need to
Souls.
have that conversation. Okay, so okay. How about this? Well, let's start with the racing games comparison. Let's start with the benchmark first. Okay, do we have a consensus of what is the Dark Souls of racing games?
So, what is the concept of Dark Souls? It's fast paced. It's only in one area. And it's, I think, what's the other word? Come on, back me up. I have no idea. I haven't played Bloodborne in over a month.
Okay. What I mean is, okay, before we go to the Bloodborne of racing games, let's start with the standard benchmark. Okay, so what in the racing game world, what is the Dark Souls first? Do we agree that is it Dirt Rally?
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
Okay, because I like to say this a lot because apparently both Xbox and Codemasters themselves have spoken in their own marketing Dark Souls of racing games. Jokingly, of course. But they have uttered those words. I cannot remember if I have the receipts. But they have mentioned that. So if we start on that line of that baseline, so we are looking for Bloodborne. So Bloodborne should be what? Faster pace?
Yes.
Can you describe what's Bloodborne over Dark Souls? The differences. As in
sorry.
as in the features Bloodborne is differentiating Bloodborne from Dark Souls.
Yeah, it's more aggressive.
Okay,
Like,
more
it has-
aggressive.
Like the baseline, the level of aggression required has to be way higher. Much faster, more reaction based.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it needs to have a higher skill floor,
Okay.
basically.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
what I would say is the most important.
Okay.
Yeah, that is basically what TTR Summon is, because you need because this track is 60 kilometers by way, so it takes like, I think, if I did like, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes on one lap.
For
So
a lap.
boy,
I mean, yeah, because you literally top of the island. You're circuiting around the island.
that's why.
How many Nook miles do you get from circling the island?
I have no idea. 1,000 at least. Oh my god! Like, yeah, it takes like 20 minutes for that. So, hands are sweaty.
Okay, is it faster pace?
Yes, it's faster paced. Like, you don't press a brake sharp thing. 100 kilometers.
So I would request for this segment the little thumbnail in the video for the podcast has an amygdala driving a car.
I mean, yeah, for the listeners, if you ever watch TT Isle of Man, the motorcycle race, probably one of the fastest race ever outside of Formula 1.
Yeah, and it is crazy because
There's
don't have
pretty much no safety.
Yeah, I mean, people literally die on there. Still,
Yeah.
I mean, it is a very. I mean, when you compare it, do you die a lot in Bloodborne? Yes. Do you die a lot in TT Isle of Man? Yes.
Yeah.
Do you die a lot in TT Isle of Man, the real thing? Unfortunately, also
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, sadly.
Probably the least safe modern race right now is TT Isle of Man.
There's no barriers. You can literally crash into someone's home.
Yeah, you can land your head in someone's flower pot.
Wait, it's a bike race?
Yeah, it's a
It's
bike
a bike race.
which is even crazier. Yeah, so bike race faster than cars because
Imagine MotoGP in a single lane road
Monaco
with a house left and
MotoGP.
right.
The Monaco MotoGP
But
basically
faster.
lah.
Okay, we too deep into the racing jargon. Okay, so
Almost 200 miles per hour, almost.
okay, so if that's Bloodborne, how about we go even further? How about so what's the Nioh equivalent of a racing game?
So Nioh. Okay, what's the distinction of Nioh?
I actually don't know. I haven't played Nioh.
I would say more
Japanese.
options.
It has to be more options. Japanese.
Okay, Japanese. Already dwindled down this list. Zoop. What else?
Harder to master, I guess.
Yeah, higher skill ceiling.
And he has to be independent.
Okay, Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero.
No, yeah. So Midnight Tune then.
Yeah.
Midnight Tune X, whatever it is.
So basically all those one gun midnights as well.
Yeah. Your customization in the new Nioh, I think, is like very good. Like, you can have a very big mini customization. So yeah, maximum tune.
It's
6.
more Monster Hunter.
Okay, perfect. How about we go back? What's the Demon Souls? of
The Demon
racing
Souls.
games?
What was
Jank
that
as
racing
a-
game with the boss fights again? That one. That's the Demon Souls of it.
That's Tokyo Street.
But that's Tokyo
Yeah, that's
Extreme
Tokyo
Zero.
Extreme.
That's already Nioh.
So Nioh.
Hmm.
Initial D then.
In it, yes.
The arcade version.
Okay, I approve this.
I like where this conversation has gone.
But then, okay, since we have already going this deep, how about we go to the knockoffs? Well, not knockoffs, but rather influenced by the Souls-like genre, but made outside of Japan. Like, what is the surge of racing games?
What's that racing game that you can flip all over? Gripe? Something Gripe, G-R-I-P, I think that's it.
Yeah, Gripe. I mean, it is like post-apocalyptic, futuristic. I don't know if you can die, but I do know that they have added VR option so you can get sick. So I don't know, do people get sick playing the Surge?
Do they? I don't know.
I don't know either. So okay, so put this on hold. We need more information. We need more people's head on this.
What's the best gambit of racing games?
Oh boy.
2D.
The
Horizon Chase.
No. Auto Modelista.
Oh, Auto Modelista, yeah.
It has a distinct art style, can be a bit janky at times, but it still looks good and plays good enough.
Oh, Capcom,
yeah,
please.
I
since
accept
we have
this.
Capcom, since we have context now. Capcom, please.
Auto Modelista 2 is well.
Auto Modelista 2.
I have a quick update, guys. Flat Dr. Pepper tastes terrible.
Oh.
Never do it. Only villains do that.
You left it on the table for how many days?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Okay.
Good thing I have an entire case of Dr. Pepper, and I can just grab a new one.
Since we're on the drinks tangent, a big sad that before the lockdown I couldn't find any Iron Brew anywhere, so big sad.
Yeah, that is indeed a big sad. God, with this podcast has really just slid downhill, huh? All it took was one internet disconnect, and now we're...
Oh yeah, trying to make a tangent to another topic beforehand. Hold on. Does TT Isle of Man have Lovecraftian horror? Because we keep comparing it to Bloodborne. Insight.
It is based on UK, the birthplace of H.P. Lovecraft, so I'm not surprised.
Okay, fair enough.
And the fact that
there's 3 legs. Yeah, there's 3 legs. So one of them has not responsible.
After the 30-kilometer mark, an amygdala appears on the track. Oh god! And you ride the top of the amygdala, then you ride all the way back down.
Alright, so the race turns from 20 minutes to 2 minutes. Okay, good.
Oh boy.
You take inside damage the entire time.
Totally worth it for the lap record. I think even the real life drivers would have traded their souls for an amygdala ride to win the win the TT. But anyway, I guess this is a good place to start back to the Borderlands discussion.
Before we go into Borderlands, I just want to put this out there. Leclerc wearing the cage hit that Mikolash wears. Or any other racer. Just putting it out there, man. The cage hit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Borderlands.
Alright, so where did it go before Drafted killed me and I had to respawn?
Basically Lovely Planet.
Oh yeah, it's a very lovely planet, yeah. So I guess since it is very HP Lovecraft when you're there. So we went into this place, which I like to call the Twin Peaks lounge, because the guy inside just talks very, oh, we welcome you to the lounge today.
Mm-hmm.
It's very eerie, much scary. And I think most of the NPCs that you can talk to have a curse. Like there is because there's one of the quest lines that you help this detective solve a case, which he did years ago, but he forgotten about it. So like you go into this wild goose chase of I think I've solved this case, and then like when you get to the end of the quest, like no, actually, she died without a cause. Okay, thanks for helping.
Well, Memento all over again.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then like, so the main plot is like what's the name of the guy that Wainwright? Yeah, the Wainwright. When Hemlock's husband gets kidnapped, because it is not a Lovecraftian horror without a cult.
Of course.
Yeah, so a cult kidnaps him, and I think this is by far one of the best instance of creating a plausible chaos, because so you mess with the cult, so then they say, okay, so now they're going to attack you every time, which makes like, now you unleash the chaos basically.
Oh, cool. Story reasons to kill everyone.
Yeah, story reasons to kill. That's quite good. So props to the Borderlands team on that.
Wait a minute, they made a good story?
Yeah, it is quite solid.
Wow!
I mean,
After
I
all
think, like,
this time.
Borderlands DLC has always had better story than the main game.
Yeah.
But 3
don't
really needed it. 3 really, really needed it.
Yeah, because I can't speak for what's it called, the Mad Moxie's DLC, but this one they fix one glaring issue in the main game, which is that the character during in-game cutscenes talks to you.
Oh yeah, she does.
So, oh god, how do you take like 6 months to get to a perfect point?
Like what's this? So Gage, I have to say though, I'm not a big fan of the new Gage design.
Yeah, they took the creativity out of her.
Yeah. Though I guess like the alternative wouldn't have been too great either. If they tried to force the whole crazy, like, I'm crazy look, that wouldn't have been great either.
I don't
Yeah,
mind
but,
Mama
like,
Gage.
Mama, yeah, but like she's like, even though she's older, she's like trying to repress her anarchy. Like, no. I am now an adult, and it's a win planet. I do not do anarchy. So that's her skits are like, oh, that's so good. And I think there's one point like Crab gets stuck into a Skyrim punya playthrough, so that's good.
Wait, what?
Oh man, cause Skyrim jokes, guys.
Yeah, you know, it is an icy planet. Like Gage sent him to take this what's it called, amulet for the wedding, and he was like, oh yo, I have to beat this wizard. He asked me to learn the stuff. Like, oh wow, suddenly sent but,
do they even call him Todd?
Nah,
Is the wizard's name Todd?
It's just the wizard of incomprehensible wording. I think that's the name.
Ah.
Oh, that's the actual name.
I think so. I have to
Okay.
replay. I have to replay.
I mean, they couldn't just put incomprehensible wording as incomprehensible wording, which also would be pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, that sounds positively. How do I put this? Yeah, that sounds good.
Positively good. Yeah, sounds really good. I mean, this is now we now have 3 health bar. Open normal enemies with 3 health bars. So, bullet sponge boys.
Any cool guns?
Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, that's like for the end of the Gage quest line, you get her gun, like this anarchy gun, which deals damage depends on the gun's mood. Like she can do twice damage, or she can do no damage.
Full RNG gun. total RNG. Well, total anarchy to be precise. But
Yeah.
oh god.
So like, if the gun is like there will be like a meter, like the gun will go crazy. There will be double damage. But if it's not, you just do normal damage. So.
Do you remember the gun brand? Is it a TDO?
I think so. I think yeah.
Because it will make more sense if it's a TDO.
Yeah, it's a Tino. Yeah.
Because you don't reload. Remember, you don't reload as gauge if you go full
you just
anarchy.
you just throw it. Yeah.
So TDO is
you just
the optimal choice of weaponry. So
you just throw the gun. So technically, you're not reloading.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, cool to see they are actually making good DLCs. And
how is it Borderlands is always better with the DLC? Like, I can't imagine any time anyone has ever said like Borderlands the base game is better than the DLC.
I think it's better with DLCs.
Yeah, it's literally like don't bother getting the game until the DLC is up.
Yep. I mean, Borderlands 1 is just awful.
Borderlands is
any
trailblazing. It has a lot of jank if you play it now. At that time, it has good ideas but very rough edges. That DLC though, the Secret Armory one, totally changes the game.
And then Borderlands 2, like fucking Gage is DLC. And then you have the Dungeons and Dragons, the Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. That's fucking
the best one.
It's fucking good, man.
Yep.
Yeah. The others are okay as well, but that is straight up like the best DLC for that game. I don't remember pre-sequel. You have stuff, I guess. I don't remember pre-sequel.
There's only one pack. They cancel the other.
It's only one pack. It's sad.
So it's not as memorable, unfortunately. But that's the only outlier on this trend. So yeah,
I just realized the only Borderlands game that's good at launch is Tales from the Borderlands.
Depending on your mileage as well, but I think overall it is still good.
Yeah.
I mean, they can add more episodes after that.
Not anymore. Not after all the voice actors hate the game. By the way, if you check the time, it is now fuck Randy Pitchford o'clock.
How long did we take?
Ding, ding, ding.
That take
Fuck
too
Randy
long.
Pitchford.
God damn it, guys! I was waiting for this.
It's literally 12 o'clock as we're talking. Amazing.
Okay, go blast him.
Yeah. So, if you remember, before Borderlands 3 launched, it was revealed that the staff were not getting paid industry standard wages. And Randy Pitchford's excuse was, don't worry, they get the remaining part of their salary is paid in I can't remember what the term
is.
Yeah, they would be paid back in bonuses after the game shipped, which is already a shitty thing to do. And now, after the game has sold well and was recently announced that it's going to be on Nintendo Switch, guess what? No bonus.
Fuck Randy Pitchford, I swear.
Not but less. And it's still bad.
Yeah.
It is still bad. Especially when the report by Kotaku saying that from the sources that some people were planning around the expected bonuses, but apparently the bonuses did not come to that number, and now they are screwed financially in these trying times.
Yep. Randy Pitchford is a fucking asshole. I saw there's that clip of Freddie Wong at some awards show where he was presenting an award.
I think it was like DICE, one of the DICE awards.
Yeah, and he made an off-scripted burn at Randy Pitchford. And he says he's never been invited to host another gig since. And I just want to say, Freddie Wong is our hero. We stand a legend on this podcast.
Oh yeah, that DICE, man. The recent DICE, there was that burn for Blizzard as well. So I think that's a recurring trend.
Listen, man, people like it when you take people down. That's why it's impossible to have conversations on Twitter anymore, because everyone's trying to get that one epic own in.
And that's why I only observe. I'm too tired on this.
Nah, man, you gotta pull a Hakumen. You have to counter the burn and then go into a super. Don't worry about it.
My strategy is to not rage quit, premature rage quit. I quit before I even started. Nobody
Just
will
don't
get
play.
mad.
Just
The big brain move.
The big brain move is still the Warzone, man. Warzone is still a classic.
Which Warzone?
The new Warzone is a bit questionable with interesting ideas. I mean the classic
Yeah, that's
iconic
right.
Warzone.
I feel like we started talking about something else. We should go into the news, if that's all
Yeah,
right
sure.
with everyone. Is there anything
let's
else? Anything left to say about Borderlands?
Borderlands good. Pitchford evil. Throw him around, please. We need to remove him now.
Someone
they have
suplex him, please.
I don't just want a suplex. He needs more.
Brainbuster.
Nico ni.
Give him the Iron Man Infinite combo.
Oh.
With that guy.
How do we do that?
With that guy commentating. And it has to be infinite. Keep it on loop. Anyway, the news.
By the way, before on the topic of that, real quick, I had a realization. You know what would make social distancing more appropriate, like more palatable? If we stop referring to it as social distancing and start referring to it as what it really is, social zoning.
Social zoning. What is it? City skylines?
Someone tried to get too close and I threw a sonic boom.
But Fusis has a different meaning, apparently, so zoning it is.
Yeah, social zoning. If someone does not respect your downwards crouching C, then you release the sonic boom.
Yeah, gotta punish those non-zoners anyway.
Mm-hmm. So, we're in the news now. So, our first news story is a certain manga site has decided to give free access to its unlimited service.
You won't say which one.
Oh, we will. I'm just building the tension.
Damn you guys! The audacity!
Listen, man. We just want to give a big salute to our friends at Faku.net. Because you know what's gonna defeat coronavirus? Masturbation. I don't know the full extent of it, but basically, like, I think it's everything on Faku Unlimited, right? It's free?
Yep, everything. So, like, those very rare, like, was it colored dojins that you want to read? Well, you can read them now.
Yeah, man. It's faku.net/stay-home. So, yeah, wank away coronavirus. That's the plan. That's the new battle plans, guys. We're gonna get out of this feeling a little sleepy and a lot safe.
And a little sticky.
And a little sticky. Shower before you leave your house.
Shower, Lord, yo.
It's a good thing we don't even monetize this anyway, because I would be furious with this slot already right now. You know how things are right now.
I think that's why no sponsors coming.
I mean, we never had that plan already, because I know this is gonna happen eventually. Anyways,
we also got a bunch of laptop news. Take it away.
A lot of laptop news.
I don't want
to
talk about this laptop news. Honestly.
Because just cliff notes.
Like cliff notes, so Lenovo is releasing a new i5 and i7 game laptop. Okay.
7i and 5i and 7i.
Yeah.
That's the
So
name
next-
of the laptop.
Oh, I thought it was i7. Okay.
The
I've
other way around.
misread that then.
The other is trademark.
Oh,
yeah,
that
i7
was
is
it.
trademarked.
Okay, next we have Alfred's Acer is also refreshing some laptops. They are using the Triton, the Prelude Triton 500 and Nitro 5. Pretty good. I've done a review on that's the last gen one, so disregard that. Next we have, oh god, this is a lot. 4 news from Asus. So we have the ROG one with the 10 gen Intel Core. My cat almost hits me, but okay, never mind. Then we have the Scar 17, also from ROG. Why is it named after a gun? I have no idea, but okay.
Because gamers, man!
No,
The gamers know what's up.
They literally promote the laptop using Call of Duty. It is geared
Not
for
Call of Duty.
It is #gamers. This is the most esports ready gaming laptop. All the specs.
The gun. The gun laptop.
The gun laptop.
And then we have and the other two is just a refresh, I guess. A strict G
with new colors.
With in a very nice electro-punk pink.
No, it's not pink though. Electro-punk.
But it's not pink, but it's got electro-punk. Okay, then.
It's pink. It's cool. It's a good
pink.
hot pink.
And lastly, we have, what's this? The how do you pronounce this? Zephyrus?
Zephyrus.
Hey, it's actually my laptop.
But not like
I bought
yours.
this laptop and it's already better. Yeah, it's already better.
Why is it better?
It has 2 screens.
Oh, the Wii U, baby! It has 2 screens.
It took them a month to announce a new one, which I already bought, and my cat is again trying to hit me. Relax. Jangan langgar orang.
So essentially, all this blowout about the new gaming laptops is because of 2 things. One is Intel announcing that the 10th gen core CPUs are now available on laptops, are coming in laptops. And also, Nvidia is releasing RTX Super graphic cards on mobile, on laptops. So that hence why all of the news flash. Everyone wants to announce new laptops. And there are a few other models as well. Brands that we don't cover also announce something as well. So yeah, that's the short bit of it.
Nice. Next story. Outer Worlds. We previously reported that Outer Worlds has been delayed with no new release date on the Nintendo Switch. Well, we can prove that the developers listen to this podcast because after I whined about it at length last episode, we have a new release date. The game will be out June 5th.
Our powers do come true. We're still waiting for Overwatch 2 to cash in, so we'll wait and see.
And also, I've also whined about Doom Eternal not having a release date yet. Still waiting on that in software. This small game. Did you hear they're making like a spin-off of Nioh Automata? It's called Replicant. It's called
Replicant. Ooh.
Yeah, the original Nioh is getting a remaster. Who knows? Because
they don't say. They just say that this is Nioh Replicant version 1.22474487139 ...
Okay, Kotaro. Okay, Kotaro. We get it.
We don't get it.
No. We don't get it. No.
It's like that Pop Team Epic manga panel. It's like, we get it. They do not get it. Does not get it. Nintendo dropped a surprise mini direct on us. The Bravely Default 2 had a demo release. I forgot to play it before the podcast. That's why we didn't talk about it.
Continuing Square Enix's demo drops.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and if you played the demo, the guys at Square Enix are looking for your feedback. So I've heard that the demo is quite hard. So you may request or you may answer some stuff there and let them know. Let them know if you like the game or not. It's still in development. It can still be fixed.
The next Smash Fighter was half announced.
Oh, the ARMS character.
Yeah, it's a character from ARMS. That's all we know.
Which one though?
I hope it's Twin Tail.
I was going to say Twin Tails.
Yeah.
I'm voting for the clown one.
Oh, Clown was okay. She's okay.
Just to spite everyone.
I mean,
every American cries in fear.
There's already an emoji for that, so...
Yeah. Also, what's DNA Man? That'll also, like, piss people off. There's Kotaku wrote an article about he's an abomination. It's not on our news docket, but Grand Blue Fantasy versus Jita comes out this week. This week? Next week?
Next week.
Yeah.
It's Monday.
And we're getting a new trailer for Zoe soon. Like, I forgot. Season 2 has already been announced for that game.
Yep.
Like, I was joking with my friend about how, like, oh, we hope it gets a season 2, and I forgot, like, they already announced season 2.
Yeah, when they, like, showcased the first set of guys that they... Oh, also season 2.
Uh-huh.
How many characters for that?
I assume
I think
6
6,
again?
yeah, another 6. Yeah.
And Guilty Gear, did we talk... The new Guilty Gear trailer wasn't out last episode, right?
No, not yet.
It was
Milia
just
Rage
after the release.
Yeah, Milia Rage and Zatoichi in Guilty Gear. Milia looks fucking amazing. And I see air combos in the game now. So...
Ooh.
Yeah!
Still waiting for Jam.
Still waiting for Elfelt. I know she's not gonna be in the base game. Like, Elfelt and Ram are literally... They have big DLC energy. Like, you know how you get people to buy your season pass? You say, here's titty rabbit wife girl.
And then suddenly a random Bridget coming back.
Bridget? I keep thinking of Brigitta from Overwatch.
Yeah, Baguette tea.
We know
Bridget.
Baiken is probably going to be DLC as well. She's another character, like, confined to the DLC realm. It's just the fan base for that character is too strong. You know they're gonna buy it. They'll buy it if you put her as DLC.
Oh shoot, I forgot. Kizuki does have Diva. Korean.
Does have what?
There's a Korean girl fighting a Meck. I forgot about it. But the Meck is a big, strong old man. I
Hell yeah.
Big hum there.
Who's the better Korean
Diva?
Yeah, better Diva. What the hell? I forgot. Guilty Gear is crazy.
Diva
For
is
good
a
reasons.
grappler. Better Diva is. I can't remember her name. God fucking damn it.
I can't pronounce it. Kum Huyun, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, more close enough.
Kum Hyun.
But yeah, that's our news. That's our news section plus Guilty Gear squealing section. Don't forget to sign up for Guilty Gear cock and ball torture. It's what are we doing for thumbnails, guys?
Tom Nook.
Tom Nook. Possibly like photoshopped over a picture of a singlet and kain pelikat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to say that.
What else? What else we got?
You can put a nemesis there.
Yeah, I've got
Oh,
an
yeah.
MCs there.
Nem-chan.
Mm-hmm.
Nem-chan's pretty good. I feel like I have spaced out for most of this podcast, despite the fact that I talk for most of this podcast.
And don't worry, I already do. You know that I made one shit post about what does AC stands for. AC stands for the logo of Assetto Corsa Competizione, which just writes Animal Crossing New Horizons. I have already I have already a draft for Dirt Rally 2.0, but it just writes Dark Souls.
Yes. Yes.
It works. I have seen it, and you will see it too.
Okay, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
We can work with this.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the podcast then.
That is
Yeah.
the podcast.
Include just a random no, that's hard. Never mind. Forget about it.
Cool.
Fucking social links. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Wamerol, patreon.com/Wamerol. Yeah, I'm plugging my Patreon again because since I'm at home, I actually draw more. So
Gasp.
So yeah, give me money on Patreon, you scrubs. Daniel, go.
You can follow me on ILRT Flaky. There will be like a review coming out this weekend, which is the game I've talked about, TTR Summit. And of course, there will be like, I don't know, what's the word again? An article about a game that I'm currently playing as well, called Resident Evil 3. I don't know.
It's a small indie game, right? It's a small indie game
by a Japanese team called Capcom.
It's a really small studio, right? I heard it's like it looks really interesting, promising. I hope they do some interesting shit in the future. They should try going into fighting games, actually, considering like what I've heard about Resi 3.
True. But it will be not about RE3, but it will be the Dead by Daylight mode, I like to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So, check back into it. Yeah, so, Anan?
Nope.
Okay. Chrono, Meck?
Careful with how you pronounce that. I've been Amirul Mekronos Ashraf and expect a lot of more coverage on GamerMentos.com in general, I guess. I'm thinking about resubscribing to Xbox Game Pass so I could try out a lot of those Xbox exclusives, quote unquote, on PC back. So that might be a thing. I don't know. I promised some stuff, but that didn't happen, unfortunately.
Please become top tier at Killer Instinct. I want to see you do like a badass ultra combo.
No, I already have Killer Instinct. I just don't put the time in. I play him Sebo, by the way.
Of course.
Of course. It's the easy guy. The only time I play charge character. I think expect Resident Evil 3 review coming up from Danial and maybe some other secret write-ups in the works. I don't know if it is in the works or not. We shall see. But that is all. That has been dia.log, the Gaming Matters podcast. And remember, guys,
stay at home.
Pay your loans.
Yeah.
And don't forget to read some manga.
Remember, no interest. Yes.
No interest. Tom Nook is halal.
Please.
God damn it, Tom Nook, Syariah compliant loan.